We can also be looking at this as a head and shoulders top, right? Not a great looking one. Typically, we want to see a bigger directional move. We want to see this move coming off of really a longer bullish trend, because a head and shoulders represents it's another way of a loss of momentum pattern. It's a more complex loss of Momo pattern, right? So think about a head and shoulders as being the market being on its final leg and then finally reversing. If you look at the psychology of head and shoulders, if you guys haven't heard me do this before, we're coming off this directional move, we retrace, and then we get a shorter extension, right? We know that a shorter extension is a sign of a stronger or weaker trend. Stronger, weaker? Shorter extensions, weaker trend, right? And then we get a deep pullback forming that neckline. We know that a deep pullback is a sign of a stronger or weaker trend. Weaker trend, yep. So again, these are small clues. These are small clues that most people don't pay attention to. That's the cool thing about trading, right? There are I talk about the smallest of clues, and they're pretty obvious, but only if you know what to look for. These are examples of small clues where you get two different type of traders, right? They'll both see the head and shoulders, but one will only see the head and shoulders for what the head and shoulders is. One will actually understand the head and shoulders, and it'll hold an entirely different level of kind of understanding of the market. Where you see, okay, big trend because we have a big extension. All right, still strong trend because we have a short pullback. And then as soon as we get this shorter extension, that is warning sign number one. As soon as we get this deeper pullback, that is warning sign number two. As soon as we get this failed extension, right, because we fail even to reach the highs, that is warning sign number three. Right now, you're looking short. And then finally, like we spoke about earlier, right, predictive and analysis, reactive in our execution, the break in violation of the neckline is that final piece of the puzzle that confirms all of your thoughts. And boom, you've got a pattern. You've got your setup. So I encourage everyone to not just learn the pattern, the what, but understand what the story, I guess, that the pattern is actually telling you, because having that understanding will help massively, not just in this scenario, but it will help in scenarios that look like it, but don't technically qualify as the same type of pattern. I think it'll just unlock a whole different level of what you can find and identify in the market, which is super beneficial to your trading.